Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another video. Big up your damn selves in the building. Make sure you smash up the likes every single damn time and subscribe if you are new. I'm no longer tied up. Freedom at last, yeah? And as you're watching this, I will be on the plane to the US of A, and those vlogs will be coming this week, so make sure you're buckled up and ready for the ride. But we are here for a Chelsea roundup video. I'm going to be going from goalkeeper to defenders, midfielders, attackers, and kind of summarizing and rounding up all of the rumors that have been swirling around this week. Because there are some deals that are to be concluded, there are some deals that could be done, and there are some deals that are already done, and I'm going to give my opinion on all of those, and then we're going to keep it moving, keep it stepping. So let's start with the goalkeepers, because we have Petrovic, and listen, I know he may have those underlying metrics that people may not like, right? The underlying metrics of goals prevented, -8 and all these things. But just off what I watched, just really impressed with his debut Chelsea season. It wasn't an easy season. It was a season with many different centre-back partnerships. It was a season of much immaturity and, youth in the squad. So many other factors that would have put him at a disadvantage playing in his first season in the Premier League, first season at a top level in a top 5 league, for him to replace Sanchez, who got injured, and to hold down the fort. I thought it was a very impressive feat from him, and I'm really happy with his development. Yes, his ball playing, needs to improve. Yes, his cross collection needs to improve. Is he ready to flourish in a Maresca system? Maybe not. However, if I was to choose who to keep between him and Sanchez, I don't even have to think. I pick Petrovic every day of the week and twice on a Sunday. So it's disappointing to hear that he could be going. Girona has been linked. I'm sure other clubs will come in too. It won't be difficult to make a profit. But you know me, never wanted Sanchez. Sanchez sends chills down my spine. He really does worry me at all times. This guy is one that will have a good game for 80, 85 minutes and then shit the bed in most 2 moments maybe, and really cause you some stress and pain, right? We saw it against Arsenal at home. We saw it, maybe even you can say that near post goal against Watkins against Villa. It's just, he just doesn't fill me with great confidence. He's got more experience in the Premier League, even though he's maybe, 1 year older than Petrovic. He's just played in the Premier League a lot longer. And his ball distribution for me is not as good as it's made out to be. I don't think it's good enough to be first choice Chelsea goalkeeper. Like I said, wouldn't have signed him in the first place, but I just don't think he's good enough to be first choice goalkeeper for Chelsea. We know we need a new goalkeeper. We've talked about Bullock on this channel before. There'll be other names as well. James Trafford's popped up. So is it disappointing that after signing 2 goalkeepers last summer, we're potentially going for another goalkeeper 12 months later? Yes. Is it a warning and a red flag of this is what happens when you chop and change managers, chop and change philosophies, identities, systems, demands, expectations, and you have basically almost had to undo all of your work in the last summer on goalkeepers because you need to rectify that error and now match up with this manager, which you must because he needs to be able to do his job. It's annoying. It's annoying, I'll be honest. It's very annoying, but it has to be done. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be Petrovic. I would prefer a sell on Sanchez. We'll find out who, exits. It seems like Petrovic potentially. We will make a profit, so people will, they'll wave the green flag on that one and celebrate it. But I like Petrovic, I'll be honest. Let's move to defenders. Malang Sarr. This is the brother that owes you money and never pays it back. This is the boy who has been stealing a living at Chelsea. He is 100K a week Marina monster. That's what he is, right? Should never. I mean, he's a pure profit player. That's what he was meant to be. How much is Lons going to pay in this agreement? We'll see. But he's no Carvalho. He's no legend here, I'll be honest. It's just been a complete waste of time for everybody involved. Apart from his bank account. His bank account has flourished fantastically on this move. But good to see him out the door, I'll be honest, and heading for an exit. It's been a long time coming ever since he signed that deal, 5-year deal. It's been a long few years, but we're finally on the exit here. So, yeah, Malang Sarr, appreciate those 1 or 2 performances that you put in. I think he had actually a longer stretch, to be fair to him. But yeah, we must move on. We have enough left-footed centre-backs. Sometimes I forget to mention him because I forget he's here. And people will be in the comments like, are you not going to mention Malang Sarr? What do you think about Malang Sarr? Has he got an opportunity? Come on, man. Let's be serious. Let's be guided. Let's be real. So yeah, off he goes into the sunset. of Lons. Let's move on to another Frenchman, Okechukwu in midfield. Now, when I first saw this headline from Fabrizio Romano that he's expected to leave on loan to play to get regular game time. Obviously, the Premier League and the Bundesliga clubs are showing interest. He's been recalled or taken in from the French Olympic squad because maybe to speed up that move. All good news, all positive. He was injured for so much of last season. He needs to get some confidence, some minutes into him, and no better place, than potentially another really good club that will give him that responsibility. Happy for him. I think it's a good move because I wanted Santos to stay. My Brazilian boy, who I'm backing, and I've said from the get-go when he was here last summer, I want him in the squad. I think he's ready. I think he's ready here. I think he's ready here. I think he's ready technically, mentally, everything. I think he's ready. So I was getting excited. I was getting real excited, guys. What do you can't believe, guys? And then what do I read next? He's going on loan. He's going on loan. Exclusive Andre Santos going on loan to Strasbourg. Fabrizio Romano reports. It's fine. It's fine because it's a good loan, I guess, right? At least you can say Strasbourg's a good place for him to go. He gets that consistency from the last 6 months of last season where he flourished. He did really well there. He was playing every single game, loving life. Angelo was injured for a large chunk, so he gets to maybe come back into the team. If he goes on loan to Strasbourg again, then they can pair up Brazilian brothers. Like I said, it's a good loan. It's a really good home. I just want him at Chelsea. I'll be honest. I just want him at Chelsea already. I'm impatient. I want him here. I think he's ready. I'm really impressed with the things that I've seen from him. Whenever I see the quotes, whenever I hear him talk, I'm always impressed. And I just feel that this does highlight two things. Lavia is going to have to stay fit, right? We're going to have to see you for longer than 30 minutes next season. Try 45, 60, no more. And then this is another key thing. This fullback must be getting inverted like nothing, like nobody's business. If this fullback must be getting inverted next season like mad, because if that's the case, I guess you've only got one pivot place and then you don't need as many deep line playmakers or deep line midfielders. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this system goes. At least he's going to get good game time. I just hope we don't live to regret it with our 60 potential games next season. If there are injuries, we could find ourselves misprofiling players and not having the technical, scanning in the midfield that is required to play, the possession-based football we wish to play. So hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us in the arse, but, we'll see. So looking forward to, seeing his development again. And I just hope, final thing on Santos, I hope Chelsea are being serious when they say we want him to stay for the long term. Because if you're lying to me, I swear to God, I will find you and I will kidnap you, right? I won't do that. I'm just saying, I really want the kid to make it here. Don't take me down this rabbit hole of you're going to give him a future when really you just plan to profit off this man. Please. Let's go to Gallagher. Speaking about profit, this is going to be a lot. Atletico Madrid are here to take the dog, the dog that is Gallagher, right? And Diego Simeone is going to love him if a deal can be concluded. If Atletico have the money, have the cash, have the finances, then they will take him and they will love him dearly at the Metropolitano. Now, my thoughts. I think Gallagher's a nice human being. I think he's a wonderful man. I think he brings balance to the squad. I think he's able to come off the bench, do a job, see games out, give us a different profile, right? But I'm not going to shed any tears if he exits purely because I think there's just better technical players, more talented players, high ceiling players in those half spaces than Gallagher. So it's one of those ones that we move. All love for Connor. He's given his all. He's been a really, really good improvement on last season from the season before. I recognize that all the time that I think he improved. And I think he deserved to get his credit for his improvement, right? And his durability is key. The fact that he was able to keep fit is just really a blessing in itself because not many people at this football club could. But I think Atletico Madrid's a great home for him. It's the best club that's coming for him in terms of the quality of the club. Have won a couple of titles in the last, 6, 7, 8 years. Have been consistently in the Champions League. And they're big clubs in Spain. Remember the old days of Deportivo, Valencia, Real Betis. Plenty of top teams, Villarreal. But Atletico Madrid have consistently always been third, and in those good spots in the division. So I think it's a great place for him to go, better than Tottenham, of course. So again, if he does make the move. Hopefully he does, because I just feel like he's getting to a point now. He's being pushed out so aggressively with such, you know, velocity. You may as well just let the man, hopefully just let the man go and breathe, you know what I mean? Let him go and see the sunny scenes in Spain. Now let's go to the attackers to round off. We've got Gabriel Mack, the Brazilian young star on the left wing. I guess it's going to be him and Tyreek George to replace the Rio Payne going to Liverpool. Of course, we reported a few weeks ago. But if Gabriel Mack is the one to come in, and we'll find out if he is, and then we'll do the deep dive on him. Of course, he looks talented. He's got the lanky legs. He's got the skill. He's got the burst of pace, of course. The next big thing out of Brazil. Then great. I think it's healthy competition in terms of what's under Mudryk and Sterling. And we all know that we need something big, something bombastic, something elefantastic behind Sterling and Mudryk in the future, because I'm not keen on what I'm watching from Mudryk at all. I'm not confident. And I'm also seeing and noticing and understanding and comprehending that Sterling's decline is coming. So bring in, this is where I understand. I'm an understanding man. When you brought in the young left back, and we already have experience with Cucurella and Chilwell, and they're on high wages, I understand. When you're bringing in a young left winger, you know, low cost, high potential, hopefully, because we've already got expensive assets on the left wing that you've already purchased under this ownership, I understand. I'm modern, you can't believe I understand. So we just have to hope that one of them bangs off the face of the earth, and then left wing will no longer be a liability. But we'll see if this one even gets done. Finally, let's go to PSG, because we have Osimhen, and we know we need Osimhen to go to PSG, and you know why we need Osimhen to go to PSG. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Get Lukaku out of my club. Get him out of my club. It's not quite get him out of my club. No, it is. It's more than Kepa, and this is crazy, right? Because Kepa is not going to Al Ittihad. He's going to try and maneuver to Real Madrid. But get both of these individuals out of my club for different reasons. Kepa because he's not good enough and he's expensive. Lukaku because we don't like him. I'm saying we because it's a cult. Get him out of my club. So if that means Osimhen has to go to PSG, and that means Osimhen has to go and play in Ligue 1 in the McDonald's League, go and flourish, my boy, with, you know, Dembele and Barcola and Ramos or Munuani or whoever's up there. Just go, please, Osimhen, hurry up so Napoli can come with the peas, come with the monies and pay for Lukaku, because Lukaku and Napoli have already agreed personal terms. Conte's there, so that's all I needed to know anyway. We didn't even need to hear about personal terms being agreed. As soon as Conte signed for Napoli, Lukaku's personal terms were agreed with Napoli the same day, the same hour, the same minute. I didn't need any more info. So he soon could be out of my club. Fingers crossed. And then I will throw a party. If he leaves this summer permanently, not alone, not with an option to buy, if he leaves my club permanently, I promise you now on camera, I will do a live stream and we will throw a party. There will be cake, there will be balloons, there will be confetti, there will be music, there will be drinks. There may even be company. It will be not Vincent. It will be incredible. So buckle up. If this one goes and I'm not in LA and I'm not in America and I'm actually here in the studio, which we are still building, and you are going to see a new logo. This video is sponsored also by Surfshark. So check this out. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Hi. How you doing? Hello. Yeah, proceed. Go on.
Hey Matisse, how's it going? Good to see you again. Wanted to check in and ask, how's everything been going? Are you settled in?
Yeah, we joined Surfshark VPN squad just over a month ago. Everything's been going swimmingly since we joined. Like you said, passed all the checks, and the facilities are world class, I have to say. There's no bugs, there's no issues. It's clean sailing, so very good.
Is it easy to set up? Is it easy to work?
Yeah, of course it's easy to use. I mean, listen, with the link in the description, you guys can click. You can, use the code. And like I said, it's for everyone to enjoy, everyone to use in their own way. So for me, it's fantastic. And yeah, more than you can believe, we will be here. Okay. Well, thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure. And yeah, listen, thank you for your time. Thank you. That's it. that's all of the news. I'm glad to be back. I feel like I'm starting to feel at home in this room. Still some things to do. You will see when I do a live how much has changed, because this is clearly the same in terms of the visuals. But like I said, there's a new logo coming. It's going to be better than the last, and the live streaming and the backdrop is just going to be booming. So make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Vlogs coming this week. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace.
La